All right, welcome back. It is Wellness Wednesday, and we are hanging out with Yvete and Toni of Eat Fit and GoodWolf. Ladies, wonderful to have you.
Yes, so great to be
you.
here, be back with you.
Yes.
It's been a little while since I got to see y'all last.
I know, it has.
We're talking about, for our food portion today, foods that kind of help fight inflammation. So I see you brought a huge spread.
Yes, so with everyone getting back to life and living, and so inflammation's a big part. So here we have 4 foods. I'm going to go over pineapple.
Okay.
The bromelain in pineapple is an incredible anti-inflammatory. Tart cherry juice. So a lot of athletes will find we can use tart cherry juice as an anti-inflammatory for recovery.
Wow.
Here are some tart dried cherries that you can mix with Brazil nuts. So Brazil nuts.
That's a great snack to eat too.
Brazil nuts, you do not need a lot. 2 Brazil nuts will give you the selenium you need.
Really?
And it is an incredible anti-inflammatory.
Now I have to ask, what is a Brazil nut? I've never heard of it.
I've never seen, I don't think I've ever seen one either.
There you go.
I mean, like,
So
do you know
usually-
what like it might taste like?
Well, you're welcome to taste one.
Do you want to try one?
Try one, yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and try
It
it.
looks like a giant peanut. It kind of has like a peanutty taste. Maybe like a little walnut
Like
cashew.
peanut, walnutty, cashew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Again,
a
you
mayo.
don't need a lot. They're very dense.
And they got a nice little saltiness to it.
to absorb the selenium that your body needs, 2 to 3.
And
And
so what are
then
these
finally, turmeric. And turmeric has hit the headlines a lot with the anti-inflammatory. So I brought turmeric spice. The curcumin in the turmeric is what is the anti-inflammatory component. So here we have some products on the market that have some turmeric as well.
Yeah.
Here's a tea.
Okay.
And then this is a golden milk. So
So you can kind of use this in any, like you can cook with it, you can drink it.
yes, yes. And when it comes to food and supplements, it's always the real food choice. The whole food is always going to be your best. So getting your selenium from the Brazil nuts is better than taking that supplement. Supplements always are in addition to a good diet.
Yeah.
But these 4 foods, I just wanted to make it simple and easy.
Yeah.
Things that you may have or may not have heard, but as Toni goes into ways to reduce back pain, I wanted to, inflammation's a big part of all of it.
This is a very helpful one
It
for
all
me today because I need
coincides.
both of these things.
Actually, you mentioned the tart cherry juice. The athletes use it to recover. Like, this could be great post-workout.
You can have great post-workout, and if you are struggling with inflammation, have a small amount of, again, it's tart cherry juice. It's 100% pure cherry juice.
So you don't
it's
want
not-
constant, or you don't want.
You don't want the, the stuff
Juice
with the
flavor.
added
Yeah,
sugar,
the flavor.
watered down. You want it to
Yeah.
be, see how dark it is?
Yes.
That's what you need. That's where
I
all
actually
the
thought it was
nutrition
almost
is.
prune juice for a second when I
Yeah,
first looked at it. And I was,
And we'll even, you can add it to your water to get that benefit, but you want to be taking in that tart, pure cherry juice.
okay.
I love
These are
fresh.
these are like the dried.
I'm gonna try
Those are
these.
dried cherries, and then
Dried cherries. It's
the same
fresh
benefit, correct?
Bing cherries are incredible as well. So yes,
Those and the nuts together would be spot on.
All of this.
exactly.
I'm
This is like
excited.
a nice little.
This is a nice little
thing.
snack board.
So if you're struggling with some inflammation, been moving, partying maybe too much, go ahead, add these to your diet, and let your muscles and your body feel it.
Absolutely. And we're going to hang out with them for the rest of the show. But Adam, you have a look at the forecast coming up.
That is right. After the break, we're talking about rain chances, warm temps.
Back to Wellness Wednesday. We are here with Toni and Yvete. I'm so excited. So we just had our health segment on foods that can help reduce inflammation. Now, Toni, we're basically talking about how proper form can help alleviate that lower back pain.
Yes, just simple little things that you could, if you're doing chair, so we'll do chair in a minute, but if you're doing chair pose, how just moving arms around can support your lower back, because lower back issues, I think, is one of the main things that most people complain about. All ages, it doesn't matter. Everybody has lower back issues at some point in their life. So yeah, I just moving arms around.
I think that's wild because I know we both have. I had a lower back injury. You have lower back issues.
Well, just from working out a lot, you start noticing it in certain workouts, and you're like, whew, I gotta kind of take a break from that, just because you don't want to overdo it and then cause more harm to your back. So it's good to kind of strengthen that too.
Exactly.
And I feel like
and
this
so
is where
I feel with your core, think of it as a box.
Yeah.
And I love to use the image of an Amazon box sitting at your front door.
Yeah.
Okay. and one of the sides is kicked in. So what happens with the box? The box caves.
It's crooked.
So that is your body. If you strengthen your abs as much as your obliques and your back equally, you have that strong box.
That strong
But if
foundation.
I'm not working my obliques, if I'm not strengthening my back, then my box is going to cave forward or whichever way. So if you could think of it that way, and then do exercises to strengthen your lower back, to be able to have, I don't know, just everyday life to be a little bit easier.
And you mentioned chair pose.
Yes.
So usually when you hold chair pose, your arms are above your head, correct?
Yes. And so here, instantly you can feel, some people will feel their lower back. So all you would do is take your hands behind, clasp them together, and just pull your shoulders back.
Oh, wow.
And that releases.
I did feel like a slight release.
Yeah, in your
'Cause you
lower
feel
back.
Like you don't feel it, but you kind of subconsciously sink in your lower back a little
Yes.
bit.
Yeah.
So it automatically like straightened you out.
Exactly.
That's
So
wild.
Right? Just a simple little trick that you could do with anything if you're doing weights. Instead of here, you could do a little kickstand, just 1 foot back, and instantly, and aim your hips forward, and instantly you just protected your lower back.
Yeah.
So you can strengthen whatever you're working on and supporting your back.
And you're still getting that benefit of the movement that you're doing.
Exactly. It's not going to stop you from doing anything, but it will support it, because one major problem is my lower back hurts, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, then why don't we try to fix what we can so you can be functional?
Yeah.
And still move and still lift the weights and still do what you want, but support it while you're there.
Yeah, that little modification,
It's
kind of
amazing what it does.
mind
It's
blowing
like-
that it really I felt really supported in my lower back area.
Yes, and that's what it's about.
Oh my
so, yeah.
gosh.
So yes.
I
and-
love this.
Oh.
No, you're good. We have about 30 seconds. I was just
Okay.
going to ask you, how can people learn more about GoodWolf?
On www.goodwolfyoga.com, or they can give us a call, 337-806-9238, or come and visit us. We're in Park Lafayette on the 2nd floor.
Awesome. Well,
Yes.
I love Wellness Wednesdays. It's our favorite day of the week. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break. One more exercise, and this one's to strengthen your back.
And stretch the lower part of your back.
So what do people need to do?
Child's pose.
Okay.
Yvette's my girl.
That's going to
And
demonstrate
so
for us today.
I push with my knees in.
Yeah.
You see how I'm pressing? And then I'll take my hands and just creepy crawl up. I've done this for my husband, and he says, "Hey, can you do that thing again?"
So this is great for basically everyone. And I know during the break we have about 30 seconds left in the show, but you mentioned the Superman pose, where you lay on your stomach, you lift up your arms and your legs, and you really strengthen that, that lower back region. And that's going to demonstrate right there real fast.
Yep. Just
But
lift.
Just these little
and
modifications.
press your hips on the floor. Yep.
I love
That is a good, I like that
That's a
one,
great
too.
stretch. Ladies, we love Wellness Wednesday. We love you guys.
child's pose.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.